We all experience strange things: a shadow at the edge of our vision, an unfamiliar voice in an empty room, the feeling of being watched. But what if those experiences are real? This is the story of Andy, a college student who moved into a new dorm, only to realize he wasn't living there alone. What started as a harmless hallucination soon turned into something far more terrifying. Andy was just another college student, eager to start a new chapter in his life. He had moved into an old dormitory on the outskirts of campus, a building that had stood for decades, if not longer. The room was simple: a bed, a desk, a window overlooking the campus, and an old wooden chair in the corner. At first, everything seemed normal until the music started. It was past midnight when Andy first heard it, a soft, distant melody, a haunting tune played on a guitar. At first, he thought someone in the building was playing music, but when he stepped out into the hall, the sound vanished. Strange, but not enough to think too much about. He went back inside. The soft tune starts again after a short while. This time, the music wasn't coming from the hallway. It was coming from inside his room. He wasn't alone. Someone was in his room. Sitting there on the old wooden chair in the corner is a figure, a man, barely visible in the dim light, playing a guitar. Andy's body stiffened. He knew this was impossible. The door was locked. No one could have entered. But the music, it was real. Then he disappeared, just like that. The next day, Andy tried to rationalize what he had seen. A dream? A trick of the mind? But when he searched for information about his dorm, he found something chilling. The man in the photo was the same man from his room. This wasn't a hallucination. Someone else had been here before. Seeking answers, Andy went to Dr. Rao, an old professor who had been at the university for decades. "You've seen him, haven't you?" the professor asked. Andy's blood ran cold. The man was real. A music professor who had lived in that dorm decades ago. Every night he would sit in that corner, practicing his music, playing the same tune over and over again. You don't need to be afraid. Some people leave an imprint on a place. Their presence lingers, not as a ghost, but as a memory. That night the music returned, but this time Andy didn't panic. He simply listened. The melody played once more, soft, gentle, almost nostalgic. And for the first time, Andy understood. The musician wasn't haunting him. He had just never left. And just like that, the music stopped forever.